The push to make Indy safer. The city's new police chief talks about some of the biggest obstacles he faces after taking the top spot.
In fact, he sat down and talked with our Dustin Grove today. Chief Chris Bailey talked about what he was going to do on this, his official first full day on the job. Dustin.
Anne Marie, Felicia, Chief Bailey told me one of the biggest challenges he faces as he takes this job is building bridges with the very community his officers serve and protect. In short, getting the people to trust the police.
We know that when the community trusts us, they report crimes, they cooperate with our detectives, and we can solve more crimes and hold people accountable. That makes our communities safer, that makes our cops safer.
It must be frustrating to hear that there are people in this community and other communities who don't trust the police.
Yeah.
How do you do a better job of building those bridges?
Well, we have to communicate, right? We have to get out there and meet people where they are, and they have to see us as part of the community.
Chief Bailey says they've got work to do, especially in historically underserved communities where there is a history of negative interactions with police.
We have to recognize that it's in some communities, especially the African American community, it's going to be harder for us because of the historical inequities that have existed in our country, our state, and our city. You can't get around those. That is the truth, and so it's harder in those communities to make people believe in you, considering the history that we've had. So it's just something that we have to keep doing and working on. It's not a one and done, drop the flag, mission accomplished. It's an every interaction, every day type of thing that we have to do.
So not just community events like Coffee with a Cop. The chief said he tells officers every time they encounter somebody, it's an opportunity to create an opinion, positive or negative. Now, the other big challenge he says the department is facing right now is retaining officers and recruiting new ones at a time when there's been some burnout and frustration from some of the rank and file who feel they're not getting support. We'll talk about that part of the story, that part of the conversation, coming up at 6.